Hey, beautiful people, this is me, the Infinity Midwife, coming to you once again. I know it's pretty early on in the morning of Friday. Like I said, I usually do my rituals on Thursday night, and I was able to come up with some cards. I did not have the time to upload this video or to make this video until now. So I'm going to share the message for the upcoming week. This is the collective message for this final week of September. I hope y'all are taking care of your minds, your hearts, and your whole beings, okay? So let's try to make it a little fast, but I like to take my time when I give collective messages. So let's jump right in, okay? Now, the first card that I drew was the card of mugwort, okay? Now, mugwort is a plant that is really good against um, anti-inflammation. It's really good against, topical rashes. It's also a very good plant for menses, for feminine cycle, so menstrual cycle. It's a very good plant. Let me see if I can. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. So, the first card that I pulled speaks of intuition right here. So mugwort is a very magical plant. And I feel that the first oracle message that I received, or that I'm translating to you guys, is let's be a little more intuitive. We are coming into a phase of magic, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. We are stepping in an era of abundance, but a lot of magic, a lot of realization happening through magical, supernatural aspects of your realized self. Okay, so if you've done the work, if you've tapped into your intuition, if you've realized all that you are, half human, half divine. I've even heard someone saying we're transhuman, so we're not fully human, we're half human, we're half divine. So if you've come to that realization, you've already tapped into your intuition, and you are coming into allowing your superpowers or your magic to be at play, to be disclosed, full disclosure. So your eyes are going to be able to actually have access to this magical time in which we're entering, is what I'm getting. So this week, this last week, is going to be filled with magic, filled with realization, filled with abundance, if you only done the work of um, of healing, and also of tapping into your intuition, okay, into the hidden aspects of life, because your intuition is what connects you to your divinity, okay, is what connects you to your subtle senses, to your magical powers. Okay, so that's the first message that I'm getting. And again, in coming in that realization, it's going to put you in this Nine of Cups energy. See how she's so delighted. She's throwing her cups in the air. She's emotionally overwhelmed, but in a good way. So the Nine of Cups speaks of being content, being satisfied, being emotionally content, emotionally balanced, being in a place of contentment, but also it's on an individual level. So it's not a group thing. It's really you coming into contentment, satisfaction on an emotional level, and also could be on a material level, but that's more of the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Cups is more on the internal level. See how she's so happy, and then the rays of the sun are right behind her. So that's happiness, that's fulfillment, that's wish fulfillment. So that's what the Nine of Cups is about. See how there's a treasure box right underneath her feet? She's in the light. She's in the light. Okay? Now I feel like this beginning of the week, So today is Friday, early Friday, in the early mornings of Friday on the 23rd. I feel like the beginning of this week or the end of this week, we're going to see a lot of realization, a lot of magic being at play in our life, a lot of magical moments putting us in this Nine of Cups energy, wish fulfillment, abundance, emotional stability. And it's going to create some form of conflict. Five of Wands. So because everything is energy, everything is going to be reflected. So as you are stepping into your greatness, as you are becoming into your realized self, right? Half divine, half human, you're utilizing your intuition to attract that abundance, to attract that realization, to attract those wish fulfillments. And people in your energies are discerning of that. Whether they are intuitive or not, they can smell. And energy is something that you can smell. It's something that you can discern. When you're in your happy place, most oftentimes than not, there is this law anyways, I don't remember which law or universal law it is, but the moment you start stepping into your greatness, people in your environment of low vibrations are going to pick up on this, and it's going to create some form of conflict, some form of opposition, some form of chaos. Could be internal, but in this reading, how I'm reading it, it's going to be external. So people realizing that you're actually stepping into your greatness, stepping into a form of wish fulfillment, it's going to push some people's buttons. People that have not done the work on themselves, that are, there's a saying that says misery loves company. So it might trigger some people as to where you're going. How is it that you're so happy? How is it that you're so in delight? In delight, DELIGHT. Go figure. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. And then the next card that I got, oh my God, like this is so beautiful. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is, okay, first of all, Pentacles are investments, okay? So the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like it's a huge return on investment. Happy family, happy home, happy life, basically. So what I'm getting with this card is despite the conflict, despite the opposition, you're moving from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this is like you're starting, or this end of the week or into the beginning of next week, there's going to be a lot of realization, a lot of dreams coming true, a lot of things happening that's going to blast you, that's going to bring you into this new beginning, this change. Like your life is going to drastically change, because you would have been in this wish fulfillment energy, knowing that it's here, knowing that you're worthy of it, knowing that you're deserving of it, and it's just going to appear. It's going to be this wish. It's going to be this happy home, this happy place. Despite this. And what's really important, what I'm getting here, is that your intuition is going to be your guide, is going to be the compass, so that you can move through these waters or these wands, right? So what I'm getting is your intuition is going to move you, because you would have stayed in that energy of Nine of Cups. You're going to move through your intuition as to how you can, serpent or snake your way out of this into this, is what I'm getting. By making use of your intuition, by remaining magical, by keeping your faith, by remaining hopeful that your wish is coming through. And that despite whatever energies are in opposition or questioning or trying to turn you down or turn you away, you're going to have to utilize your intuition in order to know how to, swim through these hefty waters in order to get here. Okay, so this is what I got for the first week. And then also, the resolution is this King of Pentacles. So, okay, I'm getting many, many messages with this. King of Pentacles could be that, you know, if you're a divine feminine, you could be coming into knowing who is your King of Pentacles, who is wanting this happy home or this new beginning with you. It's going to be the King of Pentacles. Someone who's going to want to invest in you, who sees you as a potential investment, someone who's going to want to dedicate time, energy, form of monetary or, you know, monetary investment into this, into having this happiness or this new beginning with you. And look which card pulled right behind. It's the Lovers. So, like, it's just double confirmation that you are stepping into this new beginning, and that it may be that you embody this King of Pentacles energy. So you're super focused on, you know, on getting things done. You're super, see how he's focused? Like, he's looking at his pentacle and he has white hair. So the King of Pentacles is someone that is wise, someone that makes wise investments. He's patient. He knows that his investment will have a form of return. So it's maybe you embodying this King of Pentacles energy, where you're going to be super motivated, super focused on getting your work done, or getting some form of idea or some form of new beginning up and running. Or it's someone coming in to offer you this new beginning. Okay, so take it how it resonates in your life, and look at here, the Lovers. So there's going to be a form of union. Okay, there's going to be a form of union, whether it's within yourself, that's going to bring you this form of happiness, this new beginning, this happy home, this happy family, however family translates in your perceived or your perception of what is a happy family or this new beginning. But it can also be someone coming in to offer you this happiness. Because look at the Lovers. Oh my God. And the way I look at the Lovers, it could be someone totally opposite of you. It could be someone that is more wiser than you. It could be someone that has more stature, more someone that's well known, someone that's also has a good reputation, someone that's very much stable, someone that is very much wealthy. So it could be that is someone or an energy coming in of wealth that is going to want to offer you this Ten of Pentacles, this happy new life. So your life might change drastically within the beginning of next week. And that person or that energy can, you know, drastically change your life is what I'm getting. Okay? So keep the faith. You know, burn some mugwort. Mugwort is a very magical herb. You can run a bath with it. Okay? Steep some mugwort in your bath or drink some. It's going to enable the intuition to kick in and to really just focus, stay in your Nine of Cups energy. Okay? So that's for the first part of the week. Okay? For the week ahead. Now, it's funny. The second cards, they fell right one. Sorry, I'm gonna fix this. Okay, so these two cards felt one right next to the other. Like there was no way I was gonna just, you know, use one. So it's lemon, bitterness, and sugar, sweetness. So what I'm getting out of these two oracle cards is there's going to be a form at the middle of the week. There's going to be a form of bittersweetness, okay? Where, you know, you have something handed to you that's totally changing your life, but maybe it's an internal conflict, or internal opposition, or maybe external opposition presenting themselves to you. So there's this form of bitterness that I feel that you're gonna have to be dealing with, whether it's your own form of opposition, questioning the sweetness that is coming into your life, or maybe it's energies that are bitter that you're getting the sweetness. So you're gonna have to apply it however it resonates in your life. But I'm picking up that the middle of next week there's gonna be this bitterness energy, bittersweetness energy that you're gonna have to deal with. And the way you're gonna have to deal with is with the Ace of Swords. You're gonna have to speak your truth. You're gonna have to tell that bitterness, listen up. My sweetness is my sweetness, and I can care less what you think, right? Go on, bitterness. Be bitter elsewhere. Or what I'm also getting is you're gonna have to speak your truth in order to really embody that sweetness that is coming towards you. Okay. Now, the oracle cards of sweetness, what I'm getting is sugar is also a it's every element can be used into magic. So if you want to add more sweetness at the beginning of your week, maybe not necessarily white sugar, but it can be sugar cane, it can be any form of natural sugars. Sweeten your life, and speak to the sugar. Ask the sugar to sweeten the beginning of your week, right? So maybe again, that's you tapping into your intuition. Okay. And then with the bitterness, lemon is also used in magic, but you can purify your space with lemons. You can utilize lemon to purify yourself, purify your body. If you feel like you need to go through a mini detoxification, what I like to do in the morning or throughout the day is I drink my water and I add a few drops of lemon in there. So that can be useful if you want to start your morning, magically. Okay. So I feel like you're going to have to do two things. One is you're going to have to speak your truth, okay, in order to get that bitterness out of your way. And you're also going to have to remain in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Oh my God. Guys, it just dawned on me. So this King of Pentacles coming in, oh my God, this is a match. So at the beginning of the week, there might be an energy of this King of Pentacles coming in to offer you this beautiful, life-changing situation or offer. And then in order for you to remain out of that bitterness or out of those bitter energies that are probably going to come in and try to be in opposition to that newness coming in, you're going to have to speak your truth, and you're going to have to embody the Queen of Pentacles energy. Now look how she's poised. She's careless. Look, she's holding on to her pentacle. You see how he's focused on the pentacle? And she's focused on what? Her internal pentacle. See, that's the difference between the two. The King of Pentacles is focused on the pentacle, on his investment. And I feel like she is the investment. Right? And as long as she has understood that her pentacle resides inside, and as she explains or she expresses that, there's not going to be no fuckery for very long, is what I'm getting. So you see how she's poised? She is worthy. She knows she's worthy of that pentacle. She can care less what other people think, what other people say, what other people's bitterness. She's sitting under her tree, the pentacle in her hand. She's barely even like holding it strong. She's just poised, relaxed, and she has her eyes closed. She knows she's worthy of that pentacle. You understand? She knows her worth. This King of Pentacles recognizes her. She recognizes her worth. and she speaks it, and go out of the door, bitterness. Whatever embodied form of bitterness is, I feel like it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful middle week. Okay? Now, the next card that I got, oh my God, y'all, you guys, is this Ten of Cups. Now, I showed you earlier on the Ten of Pentacles. So we got double tens here. Okay? The Pentacles are a form of investments, or, new beginnings, new home, new family, new endeavor, new form of investment that brings a lot of satisfaction, a lot of happiness. Now, this Ten of Cups focuses more on the emotional aspect, on the internal aspect of happy family, happy home, happy realization. So this is double confirmation, guys. So at the beginning of the week, I feel like this new offer that's going to change your life is coming in, and then half of the week is going to bring you into this form of emotional fulfillment. But you're going to have to keep quiet about it. This is what I got. Like, literally, this is how the cards unfolded. The Seven of Swords. I feel like this Ten of Cups, it's something that is going to have to be on the hush for a minute. It's not going to be able to be shared with everybody, because not everybody, like I said, this bitterness card and this Five of Wands card, not everybody's going to be for this. You see how they're emotionally fulfilled one another? The cups are floating. They are on this beautiful rainbow of linens, and then there's children. Like, you're just floating, right? You're just happy, but you're gonna have to keep it on a hush hush. The Seven of Swords speaks of sneaking, but the way I interpret it is you're gonna have to remain silent about it. Not everybody's gonna be able to appreciate what you're gonna be able to receive. Not everybody. So the way I interpret this is you're gonna have to play it safe. Really, in order to protect us, you're gonna have to stay on the hush hush. See how it's under the moon? It's sneaking, right? This Ten of Cups is going to have to be sneaking. It's going to have to be done on the down low. Not everybody's going to be for it, Okay, so that's the card that I got, okay, for the middle of the week. Now, the last oracle card that I got is Honey. Yo. Look at this card. Okay, what does honey... There is a saying that says that honey is the god's nectar. Okay, I feel like you're gonna be on this cloud where you're gonna be, I don't even know how to say it. You're gonna be embodying this god or goddess's energy, where everything is gonna be smooth, ambrosia, euphoria, even. Add sweetness, add honey to your life. Oof, you're just gonna melt, is what I'm feeling. You're gonna be in this space, like, for the end of next week, you're gonna be in this space of just going with the flow, being mellow, sweet in your life in all aspects. Like, this is gonna be your smile. And then when you meet people in the street, you're like, is what I'm getting. So honey as well is a form of magic, right? You can put honey, you can do honey scrubs, you can utilize honey in your bath, in your rituals, to heightened, because it magnetizes. So it's a magnetizer. Okay? You can add a bit of honey in your perfume. I don't know, I'm just saying. Like I did it. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. So by the end of next week, you're going to feel like you've gone into this, like, you're gonna have a beautiful beginning of the week. And then I feel like the Three of Wands, you're still looking at more abundance coming in. So like Three of Wands is like icing on the cake, right? You see how the fires are lit and she's just looking at the sunset. Like she's just waiting for the wave to go and surf even more. See how she's standing on one foot, the other foot is already ready to take that next step ahead. So the Three of Wands speaks of looking at your ships that are sailing in, right? Or waiting for the right moment to act. But most of the time is waiting on your ships to sail. It's, you know, return on investment. It's looking at the things that you've invested in that are coming towards you. So I feel like there's going to be even more opportunities that are going to present themselves. And you're going to have to, I feel like by the end of next week, you're going to have to temper a little bit. The temperance. You're going to have to balance out the energies. So in order to remain a little, you know, sneaky, I don't want to say sneaky, but you're going to have to come into balance. You know, remain, how do you say, light-headed, right? Don't be too quick to jump and scream it out loud. Whatever you're going through, like, temper yourself. Because there's even more coming in, is what I'm getting. So you're going to have to stabilize. Find a way to stabilize your energies. Find a way to find the middle ground. And I'm also getting that, like, there's a lot of divine timing happening. There's a lot of assistance from the divine realm coming in order to assist with these abundance coming in. I feel like next week is going to be out of this world, literally. So find a way to smoothen things out. The next card that I got is this. The Seven of Wands. Yes. So you're going to have to protect. Like, know that you are protected, but at the same time, I'm thinking, like, protect whatever it is that is coming in. Be very protective of it. Don't mention it to everybody or to nobody at all. Just be very on the lookout. You see how she's in a bubble? Seven of Wands speaks of being in her own bubble, right? She's balancing herself, but in her bubble, right? She's going inwardly. I feel like the temperance is mostly saying temper yourself so that you can remain protected, right? If you have a spiritual hygiene, a spiritual upkeep, do that. Continue to, you know, go about your routine. And because this is how you're going to be able to remain protected. Go about being grateful. Go about, you know, applying your spiritual practice, however that unfolds. Because this is how you're going to be protected. Because more is coming in. Okay? And what I'm also getting is by the end of next week, I don't know why I got that. Eight of Swords energy. And the Tower. So I'm getting two things here. I'm getting one thing could be you're going to be so much in your head about things coming in. Like you're going to be, or maybe too much in your head, or too much on the defense, right? So if you're too much in your head, it might keep you in this Eight of Swords energy. You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. It's almost that if you don't temper yourself, you might want to get defensive, on the defense of what's actually coming in for you. Because you're going to be like, it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. So you're going to have to temper. And I'm feeling that there's going to be as well. So it's either you're going to be in your Eight of Swords energy and there's going to be a Tower moment. And the final card that I got is the Sun. So there's going to be a happy or a good Tower moment that's really going to bring you into your happiness. The Sun, right? The joyful, the child, innocence, purity, ambition, motivation, persistence. So there are beautiful, beautiful things happening next week. But you're going to have to know how to temper yourself. I'm getting that, if you are too much in your head, there may be another form of tower or a form of, a form of tower moment or an event that's really going to, bring you back into, no, this is yours, right? That's more like of a confirmation. This is yours. It belongs to you. Stop being in your head. Just temper yourself. This is yours. This is what you are worthy of. This is what you've been manifesting. This is your happiness. It belongs to you, is what I'm getting. Okay? So that was the final card that I drew to complete it all. But overall, there are good things happening next week. I'm also getting another message. It could be that someone in your environment could be experiencing this, but no, it's not that. It's probably you might be in your head about what's coming in for you. Okay, you might be in your head, you might be over analyzing things if they have not come yet. 3 of Wands, right? Or maybe it's just going to be needed with this Tower moment, a change of perspective, so that you really get out of your head and you're like, oh my God, this is it. This is the big realization, is what I'm getting. This is why I feel like the cards of honey, the cards of sugar, is asking you to be in your body, to be more open, to being more sensual, more sweet, add more sweetness into your life, or else you're going to end up being in this 8 of Swords energy, and a Tower moment is going to have to drag you out of this so that you come into that realization that, no, honey, this is all for you. You've called this in. These are your manifestations. You are worthy of this. Okay, you guys, that is the message that I got for you. If it resonated, give it a big, good, huge thumbs up. If it's not yours, that's fine. And yeah, if it resonated partly, take what resonates and leave the rest to what doesn't, okay? I hope you like the message, and so I'll see you next week for our next collective message, as I do them usually on Thursday night, in the night of Thursday to Friday. And I've uploaded some videos on my Patreon. If you are interested, there are more things on Patreon that I share with you guys. If you're interested, it's only $15 a month. 11 US, 15 Canadian. And for my French speakers out there, I've started my platform on Udemy. So I got a course that's already available to you. And if you are interested, the second course is actually in the works. But things are coming up. Things are happening. So on that note, you guys, take care of your minds, your hearts, and your whole being. Until next time, peace.